Welcome back. In the previous module, we went through project, portfolio, program, project aspects, characteristics of a project, projects in different contexts, what makes a project a PRINCE2 project. As part of this module, we are going to look at PRINCE2 principle, continued business justification. PRINCE2 principles. The purpose of PRINCE2 principle is to provide a project management method that can be applied regardless of project scale, type, organization, geography and culture. The characteristics of PRINCE2 principles are they are universal, self-validating and empowering. There are 7 PRINCE2 principles. Those are continued business justification, learn from experience, define roles and responsibilities, focus on products, manage by stages, manage by exception and tailor to suit project environment. Continued business justification principle. Every project which follows a PRINCE2 approach should ensure the project is justifiable, viable and desirable throughout the project life cycle. The justification should be valid throughout and ensure the justifications are documented, reviewed and approved on continual basis. Continued business justification principle. The organization for adopting PRINCE2 approach or PRINCE2 methodology for project management should ensure all the projects remains viable, desirable and justifiable throughout the project life cycle. And these justifications should be documented, reviewed and approved. Learn from experience principle. As part of this principle, it is recommended that every learning which happens in the previous projects which are documented has to be referred while starting the project. At the same time, further the learning which happens in the current project which is running should be checked and adopted as the project progresses. So, learning is adopted when project starts, learnings are checked during the project and the learnings which happens as part of this projects are also recorded which can become reference for the projects which are being done in the organization in the future. Define roles and responsibility principle. As defined in PRINCE2, every project must have an explicit project management team structure. Project must engage all the 3 primary stakeholders representing business, users and suppliers. A defined team structure unites the various parties in the common aims of the project where everyone should be contributing towards the achievement of the objectives of the project. Manage by stages principle. As recommended in PRINCE2, every project should be planned, monitored and controlled stage by stage. PRINCE2 recommends minimum of 2 management stages, that is initiation stage and further management stage. Manage by exception principle. This principle ensures defining the tolerances for each levels of the management in a project delivery. There are 4 levels of project delivery, starting from corporate program management, next directing and then management and then delivery layer. Each of these layer escalates based on the tolerance sets at each of those levels. So, team manager raises an issue to project manager raises an exception to project board raises an exception to corporate program management based on the tolerances set at each of these levels. So, accountability is established by delegating authority, setting up controls and putting an assurance mechanism at all these 4 layers of management for a project. So, focus on products principle. Every project delivers a product, services or results. Each of these products, services or results will have a descriptions which actually defines and provides the necessary clarity required while producing those products in the project. Tailor to suit project environment principle. As we understood from the previous module, projects are delivered in various different contexts and scenarios. So, projects are part of portfolio, may be part of a program or a standalone project. So, every project which irrespective of its context will have the influencers which are external and internal to the organizations. Based on that context and environment, project should be tailored. So, PRINCE2 best practices recommends the tailoring the project to suit that project environment which helps project to achieve its objectives and produce those results required. What can be tailored as per PRINCE2? PRINCE2 principles cannot be tailored as they are universal. PRINCE2 themes can be applicable as per the applicability requirement of the project and the environment. Processes can be combined and adopted. Management products can be split or combined together. Terminology or vocabulary used as part of the PRINCE2 project in a specific environment may be used as per the organization's requirement or organization context. To summarize, as part of this module, we looked at PRINCE2 principles and understood those 7 principles as defined in PRINCE2. The 7 principles are continued business justification, learn from experience, define roles and responsibilities, manage by stages, manage by exception, focus on products, and tailor to suit project environment. In the next module, we are going to look at PRINCE2 themes.